This is Professor Stone's. This is what follows class 4 of our environmental impact studies of the microregion of Ouro Preto in the great state of Minas Gerais, which in English means mines in general. So you can imagine. This region here possesses today 25% of all metals, precious and semi-precious stones on the whole planet, just to state alone. So this was where I came to do field study with my colleague, Professor Luis Carlos. And the findings are extraordinary, extraordinary and hideous. In order to explain what I should do is to create some sort of analogy to what our reality is in Canada. I'm here in the field. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing people cough. I'm seeing the cancer levels. And I must make an analogy. Let's make relations to see if you can understand. Imagine our beaches off of Vancouver, west coast of Canada. There's a sea mist. And sometimes that sea mist is actually visible. You breathe that sea mist. And there are particles, salt particles, inside that sea mist. Well, here, it's a sea of mountains that are totally being raised and destroyed for extraction of minerals. It's really impressive. It looks like some places look like war zones. And the mist here is, instead of having salt particles, has metallic particles or of different types of minerals. And it really is a very, very toxic situation. And because they come from these dams that are built for while they're extracting in these mines, and they fill these huge dams. I mean, there's billions of cubic meters of toxic waste mixed with water. So just like the sea in these mountains, excavated mountains, the wind blows and evaporation, condensation happens in these poisonous environments, holding tanks. They're like holding tanks. And the atmosphere just fills with, instead of sea mist with salt, it's like a mist in the air. One very important thing that we found in our study is that the oxidation, the rust that this mist, when it goes into the cities, it's actually creating oxidation, corrosion, okay, in the metal parts of these dwellings. Sometimes they're huge buildings. So they could collapse and cause many deaths and tragedy. So it's a case study that we must explore more. We must obtain more statistics, and it's a very part of mining that needs to be rectified. It's a whole geological catastrophe that's going on because of the high demand for these minerals in this very rich region.